Hello out there, this is Cammie White and you're listening to Rushdown Radio.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Rushdown Radio. I'm Anthony.
And I'm Hideo Kojima.
And today we have quite a show.
Yes, we do.
Oh man. I'm not even sure how to intro this. Today's gonna be a day.
It's gonna be a really fun day. We got some extra stuff. We're doing a little bit differently of the show.
Well, I don't know if we say different. We're bringing back something.
Yeah, some old stuff from people who've been around for a while.
And if you don't know what this is, then strap in. Strap in. But before we get to that, Michael, how you been? What you been up to?
I've been good. I can now talk about the game I've been reviewing because today is the embargo's off. Woo! Finally. So I've been playing Trail of Cold Steel 4 since around September or something. Got like 96 hours in that game. It's been a blast. Cannot wait to do the review. Review coming really soon. Probably over this weekend I might get it done. Yeah, sometimes we can probably finish it up. But yeah, that's been like my number one thing I've been doing besides rewatching Degrassi and being an idiot on like the internet this whole week. So,
all right, sounds fun.
it's been a ride to say the least. Doing ignorant stuff on the internet. That's like one of my favorite things to do.
It's one of the best ways to kill time in this day and
Man,
age.
Twitter is a whole sink. Like, if you want to just kill time, just go on Twitter for like a couple hours.
Twitter has been more important this year than any other.
Man, who you telling? Like, I have never been on Twitter this much in my entire life. Like, you was like, oh, I'll go to Twitter for like an hour maybe at the most. This year, it's like, okay. It's been on like, I might be 4 hours sometimes just looking and scrolling through stuff.
Look, man, sometimes I'm at work and I'll have to go to the bathroom. Before I go back out on the floor, I'll do a quick Twitter check.
Yep.
About 5 minutes.
Gotta do a scroll through.
You know, make sure I'm not missing anything too important.
Because Twitter's quick. Like, it's like...
Oh, Twitter's lightning quick.
It will be blinking, you'll miss the type of thing. Unlike Facebook's where it's like...
They're like days behind.
They are really days behind. I'm like, this was already discussed and like resolved. And now just getting to Facebook, which is funny. What else am I doing? I think that's it. Yeah, I was watching really bad stuff on Netflix that I don't want to repeat the shows I was watching.
Okay, that's fine. We'll discuss that off the record.
So what have you been up to?
Let's see. So I decided that I can have the capacity to watch more than one thing at a time as I was watching One Piece. So I also started watching Dr. Stone. That's a show.
What, Dr. Stone?
Yes.
I've heard it was interesting.
That's a show. I don't have anything bad to say about it, but I can see that this is going to be a nerdy dream. You know what? This is a show that could easily be referenced on The Big Bang Theory if that was still a thing.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm gonna say about that. As far as other stuff, I can also talk about what I've been talking. The embargo's been on for a while. The game's actually out now, but that's fine because this review is probably one of the most extensive reviews I've ever done.
Really?
Yes. It is about the Prinny Can I Be the Hero? Now, it's extensive because I have a lot to explain on how platforming works in video games, and I need visual aids to do this with.
Ah, okay.
But I can't just pick random 3D platformers because comparing a 3D platformer to a 2D platformer is unfair.
Yeah.
So I've gone through a lot of my 2D platformers, and this is gonna be good.
Can't wait for it.
But when I'm not doing that, I'm playing Hades.
Yeah, the game everybody's in love with right now.
That's a great game. It's an amazing game. I love that game.
A lot of people do. I wish the perspective was a little bit closer, though. I just don't like them being like so far away. I got like have to squint my eyes a little bit to see them.
I hear you, and it seems like that would be the issue. It's really not. I mean, you've seen gameplay.
I have. Maybe I have to play it. I can probably get a better grasp of it.
I tell you what, I got the Switch. I'll just make a separate profile if you want to toy around with it.
Yeah.
See how you like it. Because I think you can do that. I'm almost certain you can do that.
Maybe we'll find
We'll
out.
check it out, but most likely you can.
I forgot about something else I watched. I watched that Burn the Witch with Matt the other weekend.
How was it?
That was pretty good.
I haven't watched that yet.
I want a whole like 150 episode show now.
See, you know what? I need to get on the ground floor because Tight Kubo will make a show that long. And I'm not letting this be another One Piece situation. Like I'm watching 25 years of lore.
I don't know how you're doing it, but I understand how you can do it.
Look, man, I'm glad I'm doing it this way because on a lot of things I saw One Piece will be taking a break often. And I was like, man, this must have sucked for people who were doing this week to week.
I'm sure.
So,
but yeah, go watch Burn the Witch. It's really good. It's like 3 episodes.
All right. So, with that out of the way, let's go ahead with the lowdown.
Woo!
This has been quite a week, couple weeks for video games.
There's been some stuff happening. Things that went down.
But hey, let's start small.
Okay.
That was ugly. The PlayStation 5 UI has been revealed. I kind of feel that way too. I understand people like, it's so intuitive.
It's so ugly.
It's so innovative.
It's so ugly.
Bro, all you all did was take walkthroughs and was like, what if we did that?
Right?
Which is fine. I get it.
They were already existing things and just put it in the actual, like, your interface.
All right, let's talk about the good things, right?
What's good things?
The party system that they have is actually pretty good.
I guess you want to talk to people and stuff.
I mean,
be social.
Sometimes I do. I like if I'm in a lobby in a fighting game with friends, we do talking parties.
Okay. That makes sense. I'm bad at. Oh God, I'm terrible at fighting game lobbies. I'm always getting upset.
See, I'm only good at fighting game lobbies if I'm talking to people. Like if I'm doing something else and I'm talking to people, I'm fine with it. But if I'm just sitting there quietly waiting, I'm gonna get mad. So I'm fine with that. I don't do a whole lot of team-based games, so doing it that way and using the picture-in-picture thing they got going on it's okay. But I do understand that it's a pretty good application for things like teaching stuff. I guess for positioning, if you're playing something like Call of Duty,
yeah,
it has good application. So I think that was really cool of them. I'm not a trophy hunter, but I also think it's pretty cool that they have that whole trophy progress thing.
Yeah, that's gonna be useful because I know a lot of times with trophies, they don't even tell you sometimes what you have to do for a trophy.
Right, that hidden trophy garbage.
I
like,
hate
bro,
that. That's so stupid.
Just tell me and it's usually something stupid.
Usually
like,
is.
oh, hey, you picked up a scarf. Go you. Or in the case of like see, Blaze Blue had that real bad because they either had it where, oh, you did a combo, or oh, you did 10,000 damage with a character. Why would I have known that?
Why would I have ever thought of doing that to get a trophy? Like who thinks of this?
Now it's the bad. Those cards look ugly.
They do.
Why? Why are they so big and intrusive?
Because they want you to know it's there. Its presence must be known.
I see that they're there. And I feel like that's a feature that if it's not like a mandatory thing for developers to do, which they've already said it isn't, it's going to be stupid.
Yep.
Only first party games are going to have this. Third party games are going to not have it. It's going to be like, what? Oh, what happened to that feature? Do you know how many features are always packed into these consoles? And it's like, nobody uses that.
Because some of these features are
Nobody
dumb.
uses that. Like the PlayStation 4 has this thing, the Playroom. Who's used it?
People use it at first. So like, oh, Playroom. And then they like, this is stupid. And they stop using the Playroom.
I want y'all to like comment or something. Let us know if you used the Playroom in 2020.
Not 2020. Not the current year argument.
I need to know.
You can't use the current year argument for stuff.
Hey, that's fine. I'll be rude. So I feel like that's one of those features that's going to go to the wayside. Same with that walkthrough feature I mentioned earlier.
I think that could be useful for like definitely RPGs. We don't know where to go. I guess.
But I feel like that's another thing that
maybe?
I don't know if they've said that that's also something that's developer dependent.
That is that they did say that.
Well, there you go.
So
you think Namco's going to sit down and talk about, all right, so what hints can we give the player for PlayStation exclusively? Because I bet you Xbox did. If Xbox was also doing this, I could see this.
Okay. Now I see where you're going with this. Okay.
If Xbox was also doing it, I could see that being a feature that you see more often.
Yeah.
But if PlayStation by themselves are doing it,
okay, I can see that. That makes sense. Because it becomes like a whole like thing where it's like, oh, well, this other console gives you the ability to get like walkthroughs pretty much, where the other one doesn't.
Unless, I guess Sony pays them a little bit more to do it.
You think they're going to go through extra trouble? Well, they could. They have the money.
Right. So, I don't know, man.
That's a really like...
It seems like a niche feature.
It's a very niche feature, but I think it's useful for certain games, but like the amount of work you have to do it will probably be a lot more advantageous.
Yeah.
It's like something that would just be good for like certain games.
And I'm not going to pretend to know how much work it is, but I know it's more work than what they initially have to do.
Definitely way more work.
So I don't see that being a feature that's going to be used all that often. And for all these people saying that this looks drastically different from the PS4 theme, it really doesn't.
Yeah.
Like the icons are smaller and the things load faster because the PS4 UI can be a little hitchy and slow.
SSD.
Which means it should be faster.
Yeah.
Like, I get that we're impressed by how much faster it is, but the fact that it's faster, it's like, all right, I mean, it should be. But it's still, you highlight the icon, it gives you this big obnoxious page that's like, check out the store and these things and the DLC, and you move on. Cross Media Bar would have never done that. Just throwing that out.
R.I.P. Cross Media Bar.
And no, I will not I will not go a discussion about a UI without talking about the Cross Media Bar.
It was perfect. Everything you needed was there. Everything. Like, you didn't have to go through much work.
You can folder games under games. You don't have to have this big giant line where you hit, the music was under music.
Yeah. TV
functions were under all that media garbage.
Yep.
It's simple.
I hate the way the PS4 like paginates stuff, especially for like TV.
It was so
you get all those apps you don't even use. So like, why do everybody have stuff that you don't even use in that?
Why is the icon there? It's not even on the system.
Right? I hate that.
Not to mention, it's so slow.
Yeah.
And it just looks ugly.
Yeah, that wasn't a good feature.
And another thing, right? This is something they've said. They haven't shown off the PlayStation Store how it looks. But if it's anything like the web store, I'm not going to be a fan.
Oh, the web store is ugly. I hate going to a web store.
No. It was ugly before. But at least try to emulate how the PS4 looked.
I go there out of necessity. Like something like you can't find it in the PS Store, but if you go to the URL, you'll find it. Like for certain stuff like that, I do it that way. But if I don't have to, I don't do it.
Oh, I feel you on that because the PlayStation Store on the regular internet is atrocious.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
But
it's pretty ugly.
Now it's like weird. It just looks like a bunch of icons kind of lined up with each other now. Like here, you could if you go on the store right now. I'm gonna show Michael because I don't think he's seen it on phones yet.
Yeah. But
I encourage you all to do the same on your phone. Just go ahead and scroll through it. I'm not a fan. It just looks like a bunch of blocks. And I don't even think it's like it's like new games. Okay, then the PlayStation. Now they're coming soon.
I don't like that at all.
So there it is. That is just, I don't know what they were doing with it.
It's minimalist but obnoxious. That's what they're going for.
There's so much empty space, man. It's like EA designed this.
Ugh. Whoever's doing that graphic design and like visual like presentation for stuff needs to get like, I don't know, an arraignment or something. I don't know. Something needs to happen to him.
All in all, as you can see, we're not exactly big fans of the PlayStation 5 UI. I hope that you can change it to at least get some of those cards out the way.
Man, just get rid of them.
Get some good themes going.
Themes?
Look, man.
I'm scared to see how things are going to work on that thing.
Yeah,
Are we going to even have themes? Are we going to have themes?
I'm scared.
I don't know, man. I'm just putting it out there that they say customizable, but I don't know what they mean by customizable.
Right. I want to see what I can customize.
Yeah.
And I want to be able to delete things off of here.
Yes,
I'm not going to
that I'm not going to use and don't play or don't have any interest in.
Because I have a whole folder on my PS4 right now just called useless. Full of things that the PlayStation 4 will not let me get rid of. I hate that. I hate it on phones. I hate it on computers. And I hate it on consoles. Let me delete this because it is garbage, and I'm never
at least
gonna
delete
use
the
it.
shortcut. If it can stay on there, you can't delete. At least get rid of the shortcut on the main page. Like, I don't want to see this thing there.
It's clutter. It's just clutter.
It's just clutter.
Garbage. It's garbage.
Okay, what's next up on our list?
All right, so now we're just gonna start swinging. That was the easy one.
Not swinging.
Avengers.
Yes, let's talk about this Avengers game. Flopping. Flop.
It didn't change anything in the industry.
Nope.
It was garbage.
Man.
It looked like garbage. And I get that people wanted it to be great because it's the Avengers. I get it. But you gotta call a spade a spade.
Yep.
When they announced that this is gonna be live service, every bit of interest I had in it just died. It was just gone.
Yeah.
Because live service games are hard to do for developers for some reason.
Yeah, which is weird because there are games who are doing this and doing it well. Like, what's the name of that game? That free to play one. The one everybody.
Genshin Impact?
No, not that one. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's right there. It starts with a. Is it War? No.
Warframe?
Yeah, Warframe. That game's pretty much a live service, and it's doing a good job of it. Like, it continues to come out with new content. It's already free to play.
Right, like, well, see, they're also an ethical company. Like,
wow,
they found that there was a group of DLC packs that people were buying way too much of, and it was kind of like ruining the game, so they took it out for game balance and because way too many people were buying it at once.
Look at them.
Yeah, they know what ethics are.
Wow, that exists in gaming.
Yeah, it's hard to find, but it's there.
Ethical gaming consumption? What?
Yeah, there's ethical consumption in gaming, man. It happens.
Wow, I'm astounded.
Not here though.
But yeah, they're doing the live service thing correctly, and like these AAA companies can't even seem to do it for more than a month.
Right there, the blueprints are there. How are you? The blueprint on how to do it and how not to do it are all there.
Just don't do Anthem.
That's it.
Do the complete opposite.
That's it.
That's right there.
But y'all somehow missed the mark even more than Anthem did.
Yeah.
Y'all started with a property that's recognizable and beloved.
Yes.
Anthem started with nothing.
They had nothing.
But y'all had the up and up, man.
They had the leg up already with the fact that they had the Avengers.
Like, who doesn't know the Avengers?
Like, they're a worldwide phenomenon at this point after that movie franchise did so well.
Y'all even went so far as to try to get as close to the movie likenesses as you could without actually doing
that. Was so dumb. Just get the movie characters. Like, that game would probably sold off the actual, like, movie license alone. They just got everybody back. Like, just go get ScarJo, have her do voice capping and some voiceovers and mocap and stuff.
And if you couldn't do that, pick a different art style.
Yeah. One that's not photorealistic.
But no, you didn't do that.
Nope.
And then you all did stupid stuff like what battle passes for every character?
Every character costs $10 to get the battle pass to get all the stuff for them.
Right, then you did that, which was dumb. Mind you, this is a $60 game.
Yep.
Then you all had loot that didn't change the appearance of the character.
Which is the stupidest thing you could have possibly did. People
like,
will go back for loot that changes the characters the way they look.
Do you understand that people will choose weaker loot if it makes the character look cooler?
And you have so much, like, references to go off of. Like, there's years and years of comic books where characters look completely different, have different variations of colors and stuff to go off of.
Even if you wanted to go the thing of, well, Disney wouldn't have let them make stuff up. You don't have to. Just reach into the vault.
Yes. It's easy.
The blueprints are there. They're all right there.
But they had the audacity to have a Verizon Wireless pack with the Verizon Wireless colors. Because corporate sponsored colors is what the people wanted.
So where's the Mountain Dew colors? Where's the Doritos colors?
Stop that.
Where's the Tostitos?
Stop the Doritos.
Where's that?
They got that gamer stuff.
Where's the pizza roll colors?
Ew, that's so steep.
Yes, that's gamer culture.
Pizza rolls, Doritos, and Mountain Dew.
Look, have you not seen how Ubisoft is always splattered on the Tostitos box?
That's true.
Or Call of Duty's always on the Doritos bag.
That's true. Too.
You open up a bag and you get a code for like some 3 times experience or something.
I'm just saying that corporate sponsored colors are ugly most of the time.
Agree.
Like the only person who's ever been able to do it properly would maybe be Street Fighter when they did the Red Bull.
The Red Bull?
Like, that was done right.
I'm so mad I missed out on it.
Dude, I was bad Red Bulls head left and right to get colors. Like I needed them.
Now, if it wasn't bad enough that it just isn't a good game, anything that they had like content pushed it back to 2021.
Delayed.
So the next gen versions delayed. I mean, sure you can play the one you have now on next gen consoles, but if you don't have it and you were waiting on that PS5 copy, you gotta wait a little bit longer.
Boo!
Any characters or content like that, you gotta wait.
Where everybody's waiting for Kate Bishop, really wanted to play her.
Ooh.
Definitely want to play more Hawkeye. Hawkeye 1 and Hawkeye 2. That's going to be fun. Very fun.
Look, man.
Much fun.
Look. Y'all couldn't even pick interesting characters to start with.
Right?
Y'all went that. Where did y'all get her? What paper bag did you accidentally trip on? It said, Marvel character. As opposed to so many other characters.
Especially if it's going to be MCU influenced. Like, come on. Like, this is
y'all had so much.
They dropped the ball in the bag.
Where was Gamora?
Oh, God. Gamora. They could have had a whole pack from, like,
Guardians of the Galaxy
pack.
Doctor Strange pack. Black Panther pack. Y'all had so much
Give
to
me a
work
Dora
with.
Milaje. Give me one of Dora Milaje.
Even if y'all went to the Netflix series, the Luke Cage pack, the Daredevil pack.
Give me the whole Defenders pack. Just give me
all of it. You're right. The Defenders
all
pack.
4 of them. Well, maybe not Iron Fist from the Netflix series.
I mean, you can play Iron Fist in the suit.
True. Okay, I'll do that because I hate that TV show garbage.
So. How did y'all drop the ball with a franchise like this?
Fumbled the bag where you had the bag in your hand.
Y'all,
you didn't have to even go get it.
It was there.
It was right there.
They were just like, make the game. And y'all just slipped and was whoops, all mistakes.
So they mistaked on this. So mistakes they've done so far is content, overall visual presentation, gameplay, a post-game content. Like y'all just dropped the ball. Y'all just kept dropping the ball every step of the way, and even like the whole like story campaign isn't that good either, from what I've been hearing. So what's the point in playing this game over and over again?
Then of course there was the Spider-Man controversy.
Oh yeah,
y'all might as well just not put Spider-Man in it, but no, y'all had to do it.
Well, Sony was like, he's only gonna be on Sony consoles.
Which, while I understand corporate wise, if that was the way that it had to be done, y'all should have just said maybe we shouldn't do that. Maybe we shouldn't put Spider-Man in here because it's gonna be divisive.
Or I don't know, make a character specifically for the Xbox version. That would make sense.
Could have done that. Could have been like, all right, if y'all get Spider-Man, then we get
I don't know, somebody else.
Somebody equally as cool as Spider-Man, I guess.
Yeah, they could have found somebody. I don't know who that character would have been as equally as cool as Spider-Man, but
yeah, that's hard.
That's tough, but at least y'all could have done it.
Tried.
Y'all at least put the effort out there. They didn't even do that. I don't know. This
and I know this has to bother you more than me, Michael.
Well, of course, because I'm a huge Marvel fan, so I'm looking at this like from a comic book standpoint. This is trash. Like y'all got all these characters. You have like over 100 years of history, just about. Was it about 100 years since they've been doing Marvel stuff?
I don't know.
I think it's been about.
It's been a minute.
I think it's the 40s when they first came out with Marvel characters. Let's just say about 80 years, somewhere around there. You got a lot of time, almost a century worth of like content you could have went through, and this is what we got. We got these half-baked, mediocre-looking characters, and this half-baked story, and just like washed out. Like everything's just not good. I don't know. I just expected better.
So many people did, man. People like, this is the one.
I wasn't there after that. The beta was fun, but I wasn't like, I'm not going to spend $60 on this game day one. That's a no.
Well, there you have it.
Like, come on. Like, you got Captain Marvel. That should have been like the first character. That should have been Captain Marvel, and Black Panther should have been the first 2 characters I put out, not 2 Hawkeyes. That's stupid. Who's a little market like, you know what people want? 2 Hawkeyes. Like, who's in this meeting? Who's in this meeting?
What's a character we haven't used in a while that people just love and clamor for? Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Are we sure, guys? I mean, maybe it's just me, but I mean, maybe some Doctor Strange,
right? Like, or
some. Well, we all know that nobody likes Doctor Strange, and we all know that the most popular Marvel character is Hawkeye,
and Kate Bishop's Hawkeye at that. Diversity.
People like women.
Diversity. I hate it. I hate it. This game flopped for a reason, and I may buy it with myself like $10.
I mean, I'll buy it from Five Below.
It'll be there too.
It's right next to Anthem.
Okay, now it's definitely time to go to the next topic. He's sitting next to Anthem. Just sitting there next to Battleborn.
You know what won't be there though?
What?
The recent games Nintendo's been putting out.
Oh my god, Nintendo is so...
I don't know what Nintendo's problem is. Like, what are they doing?
They own one right now.
To contextualize the disappointment that I'm feeling here. So we all know about what they did with the Mario stuff. Mario 3D All-Stars is only available till March 31st.
Yep. As
is the Game & Watch that came out, as is Mario 35, which is a Mario Battle Royale, which I have not played because I am not going to pour in all that time only for it to just go away.
Wait. A Mario Battle Royale?
Yes.
What is this?
Oh, it's good. I've watched it.
I haven't even heard of this.
So it's basically everybody trying to complete the first Mario game.
Oh, okay. That one, okay.
Yes.
I'm thinking like an actual life.
Oh, no.
People shooting each other.
It's 35 people trying to beat the game as fast as possible.
Oh, that's incredible.
It is, but I'm not going to play it because I'm not going to pour in all that effort and then it just goes away.
But you like platforming.
I love
and
it.
Competition.
I do.
That's 2 of your favorite things.
But listen, hear me out. Because this is a game. Now, this is a game I can see myself playing for a very long time. But I don't have a very long time.
Okay.
I only have to like March 31st. If I'm still playing it by then and it's just like, whoop, I guess it's gone to the ether. No. I'm good. I'm decent. I think there was something else, was it? No, I think that's it actually. It
was the Fire Emblems.
Oh, no, I mean before we get there.
Okay.
I'm talking about the Mario stuff.
Okay.
Well, yeah, Mario. Now they've released the very first Fire Emblem, quote unquote, for the first time, because we don't speak of the DS release.
Ooh.
For the very first time
in the
U.S., fully localized for a limited time.
Because that's what we want. Limited releases.
Oh, why, Nintendo? Why can't you put out a game and sell it?
For scarcity.
And what's crazy, what's insane to me is while the Mario 3D, the 3D All-Stars, one of the criticisms is that they did not put any effort into it. Or at least they put in the bare minimum. As a person who has played this, I can say with all my certainty that it is one of the weakest collection-based games I've ever seen.
They put the 3 games together. What else did you want them to do?
Look, man.
Quality of life changes? Who does that?
I mean, it'd be nice. It'd be cool. You know, maybe tweak some of the jink.
But would you still buy it without the quality of life changes?
I mean, I did.
There you go.
I was one of the ones.
There you go. Being a shield. That's what happened.
Well, I mean, I've never played 2 of the games on here, so. And I'm not going to hear it from people like, well, you could have just emulated it on PC. Not hearing it.
Not the emulate crowd. I'm tired
because what you all don't understand is if I didn't like this, do you know how easy it'd be to resell it and get my money back?
Yeah,
I'm not returning it. No.
Forced scarcity does that type of thing.
Man, look, I could resell this game right now for $100 and make a profit.
A huge profit at that.
Because I was smart and I bought the physical release.
Yeah, smart.
But anyway, Fire Emblem. Now, that game has a whole special edition. It's got like an art. It's so much stuff. Mind you, the base game is like $6, but the special edition of it is like $50.
Wait, why is there such a big, wait, 6 and 50? Wait.
Oh, see, you sound like you got some whiplash right there.
Wait, how we get from 6 to 50? How did that happen? How we get there?
Well, you sound genuinely like, are you okay?
I don't understand how we got from $6 to $50.
All right, so here we go. I'm about to enlarge this. Give me a second. All right, so it comes with the deluxe art book.
Okay, that's like $20 by itself, probably. Okay, we had $26. What else?
We have the replica game box instruction manual and the map.
It's a replica though. $10.
We have game pack art, piece, sleeve, and digital download. So it's a bunch of stuff that, emulates the actual cartridge of the game.
Oh God, so that's where his money's coming from.
A mini Nintendo Power collectible.
What?
It looks like it might have been like the cover or something.
Oh, okay, probably when it came out that year.
And it comes in a really cool box.
You don't work for Nintendo talking like that. Comes in a really cool box.
Hey, it has very nice pixel artwork.
You are selling it.
And it even says Fire Emblem on the box.
You are trying to sell this. Luckily for me, I know that game has permadeath, and that is not for me.
It is a 222-page Legacy of Arcanea art book.
That's cute.
I probably said that wrong. I'm fine with that. Replica game box. Replica game card and protective sleeve. Original Famicom manual translated into English. Nintendo Power poster and a world map. All for the low price of $50.
That's a lot of money.
Mind you, this bears repeating. Base game, $6.
$6. $6.
And what's crazy, what you should have noticed when I read off everything, there is no physical release of this.
Wait.
Oh, did you hear me? And all that stuff, what you get for the game is the digital download.
Stop. So you mean to tell me that I'm buying a special edition without the actual physical copy of the game?
You are correct.
Stop.
I mean, the only physical is the card that the code.
So you just buy junk. This just junk.
Yes, but with Marth on it.
Wow. This feels very Simpson-like, very Malibu Stacy-esque. I'm just saying because you see, it has Marth on it. Like, you say it so casually to where you're trying to justify it.
What I love is the people who were on the Twitter post and they were like, okay, Nintendo, this is getting out of hand. You all are doing this release stuff that's dumb. Can you all not do that?
Yeah,
the people defending it were like, are you broke?
not shaming people for money, not money shaming people.
It's only $6, bro.
The special edition is not $6 though.
My favorite reply was somebody who posted a picture of an empty wallet and said, "This you?" Best reply.
Ooh, people are low down.
I love the Nintendo fans sometimes because they are the worst.
Oh my God,
they are just.
You ain't got $6, bro. That ain't the point,
right? It's like the point just goes so far over the Nintendo loving heads.
Oh my God! So
and somebody was like, "This isn't the same as the Mario one. It's only $6." Where's the emulation crowd? Because this is actually something that can be emulated with ease.
Not the emulation crowd.
You can get a Windows 98 computer and probably emulate this well.
Yeah, you could. Heck, on your phone easily.
And I mean, I that's what's crazy. I didn't see any of the emulation crowd come out of the woodwork for this.
So my question is, why couldn't you just put this on the? Wait, when the game came out on the
Oh yeah, they could have definitely put this on the NES thing.
That's what I was thinking. Like, wouldn't they just do that?
But then they couldn't charge you $6.
Oh, got it.
And then they couldn't also charge you $50 for the stuff that you get with it.
The junk.
Oh well, the collector's items.
All that junk.
Wow, sir. There is a 222-page art book
of.
And there's a Nintendo Power poster.
You gotta be a real nostalgia person to really be into buying that.
That's who this is for. So much so that I told a friend that I was poor and I kind of wanted to play it. And he said to remind him when this game comes out to send me the money so that I may also play this.
Are you that poor? You can't get out of my face.
Of course I'm not that poor. But I'm not putting $6 of my money on this.
It's just $6.
Yes. Yes, it is.
I hate you so much. You don't even have to be this way.
And I'm sure there's not a whole lot I could do with $6.
There's plenty of things you could do with $6 that you've already done with $6 probably before.
I mean, I can get like a ride on the bus.
Or something to eat.
And that's $6 I can now use to do that.
Oh my God, I hate it.
You hate that I'm not spending my money? What? I don't understand.
Wow, okay. Clearly we need to change subjects.
Look, I'm sorry that you over there speaking Brokenese.
Wow, okay. Brokenese.
We are rich Fire Emblem fans over here.
Says the person over there trying to beg for $6 to get a Fire Emblem.
Whoa there, buckaroo.
Call me broke. I am begging for change on Twitter.
Wow. I mean, if I buy it, I'm not broke. That's the logic here.
If I buy it, I'm not broke. I hate it. What else we talking about? What's next? What is next? All right, what's going on?
Okay, so remember how Microsoft bought Bethesda?
Yeah, that was a big deal.
And they were like, hey, we're not going to make games exclusive.
That was a lie.
Yeah, they might be saying psych.
I know it was coming a long time ago. Like,
yeah, Phil Spencer kind of came out and, let's see. Let's find the quote. Okay, here we go. This is Phil Spencer. He asked, is it possible to recoup a $7.5 billion investment if you don't sell Elder Scrolls 6 on PlayStation?
He's speaking money now.
Steven Totilo from Kotaku says, yes. Spencer elaborates after a pause, making sure to point out that the ZeniMax acquisition was not done to take games away from other player base like that. However, he does say that he thinks about where people are going to be playing and the number of devices that we had and have had and that we have xCloud and PC Game Pass on our console base. I don't have to go ship those games on any other platform other than the platforms that we support in order to kind of make the deal work for us, whatever that means.
That's coded language for if it ain't something we sponsor, we ain't put it on there.
Right. If we don't support it, we don't have to do it. We making money regardless.
Not with Brokenese.
Right. We don't speak Brokenese over here.
That's it. That's today's episode gonna be called Brokenese.
What? Oh my God.
That's the episode title.
Like, we don't speak poor over here. We Microsoft.
So
like we money soft over here. We don't have to support Sony if we don't want to.
He said money soft. Okay, so basically they're telling them that don't expect things on the other systems just in case.
Look, all he said was if we don't support it, we don't have to do it. We ain't got to do it if we don't support it now. That's all Phil said. And now people are speculating if Elder Scrolls 6 is going to be on Sony's console or not, the PlayStation 5.
I mean, they spent $7.5 billion to get all them games on their console. I don't see why they wouldn't do that.
It seems like the thing to do. If I just spent that much money on that, you think I'm gonna share with Sony who ain't had to spend nothing?
Nothing. I mean, the ones that all the stuff that's already in place, all the deals they've already made, continue to have those because that makes money still. But for new stuff, I ain't sharing nothing.
Now, it could be said that in order to sell it on the Sony console, that they could pay Microsoft royalties or something, but Sony wouldn't agree to that.
Doing that.
Sony ain't doing that.
No, that's
having to pay a cut per copy sold.
That's like some broke stuff,
right? That's what broke people do.
That's what broke companies do,
right? And they're not about to do this Brokenese nonsense.
Oh, but they want a whole fly come out,
right? Like, damn, we can't afford Fire Emblem now. I hate you so much. I can't with you. Okay, breathe, Michael, breathe. You good?
I am good. I got myself back to. I'm here now. Boy, oh boy. Okay.
So it sounds like if you want to guarantee yourself a copy of Elder Scrolls 6, then you might need to go head over to the other side, folks.
Yep. That means getting you a Windows system or anything that has xCloud or something that has Game Pass.
We're back to the Oblivion days, boys. Y'all had it pretty good with Skyrim, but now,
yeah, it's because Skyrim's the horror of the game industry.
Man, I'd be surprised if you can't play it on your phone now.
What, Skyrim?
Yeah.
Surprised they ain't ported it yet. It will be probably.
I think we're at the age now that phones can support to play this game. I think they can do that now. Phones are pretty powerful.
They are. They definitely are. So Phil Spencer's basically putting out there that you may want to just keep your options open right now.
Hey, get a PC, bro.
Yeah, get a PC.
Get a PC, get an Xbox, because ain't nothing promised in this world.
Ain't nothing promised. Whew, not ain't nothing promised. I mean, he's right though. I mean, anyone with any type of common sense would definitely try to keep certain things to Xbox only so people can actually come back to Xbox and buy stuff. Like, it just makes sense.
I just want to reread this because this is such a powerful thing to say to people. Where people are going to be playing and the number of devices we had, and we have xCloud and PC and Game Pass in our console base. I don't have to go ship those games on any other platform other than the platforms we support in order to kind of make the deal work for us, whatever that means. That man might as well have just looked in the camera and said, you know what it means? You know what I'm saying?
Wink, wink.
Wink.
Hint, hint. I love how he didn't say Sony. He just said other platforms. Mm-hmm. That was real shady.
Because we all know we weren't thinking about the Switch.
Nope.
Who over here wondered, man, I hope we get the Elder Scrolls 6 on the Switch.
He said other platforms. Phil Spencer's a man of good. He knows how to use his words.
Phil Spencer's one of the best mouthpieces in the gaming industry, bar none.
He said other platforms. He knew he was doing. He's kind of shady for that.
Hey, but they got the point across. I bet you sales for that Xbox are about to skyrocket.
Yeah. From
nerds who have wanted to do fantasy RPGs for the longest. I can't wait to play my Elder Scrolls 6. I can't wait
You're terrible.
Be an elf.
You are terrible. You are awful.
Probably.
Why are you making signs when everybody has a retainer in their mouth? Or the thickest braces they could get. Like the thickest, most like monstrosity brace. Like, you know those braces that Lisa had on The Simpsons? That's what I'm thinking in my head. Just out of control braces.
I apologize to those who have been offended by my statements. I understand that all people who play Skyrim aren't mouth breathing, drooling,
sweat lords.
Sweat lords. There we go. I understand that some of you are fine people, probably doctors, and I am sorry. And with that, I think we should move on before I say some other stuff.
Okay, what's next on our list?
If we gone from one of the best mouthpieces, we're about to go to one of the worst.
Ooh, where we going with that?
Mr. Alex Hutchinson speaking out about streamers. And how we should be paying these companies.
Oh my God!
To play their games on
if
stream.
This wasn't a bad hot take.
Now, mind you, we've already had this discussion
several times
with Nintendo of all people. Y'all know how tight-fist Nintendo is, how stubborn Nintendo is. They were like, you know what?
You gotta pay to play.
You know what? Y'all won. That's basically what they say. Y'all won. And they are no longer doing that nonsense.
That whole system was dumb. What was it? Nintendo, what was it called?
Nintendo's creators,
some creators,
but you pay
awful.
them. You pay them to play their game, and they give you money based off what you made.
And they give the cut was never like equal.
I think it was like 60-40.
Yeah, it was pretty awful.
Yeah, you were paying a good grip. But, now we need to get back to that conversation. Because Alex Hutchinson is always saying some great things.
Now, could you give people context of who he is?
Alex Hutchinson here. He has worked on many games such as Return to Savage Planet, Far Cry 4, and Assassin's Creed 3. Each time he's worked on the game, he has said something terrible.
What does he do right now for work?
He is probably still the creative director in Stadia, and I say probably because that is no longer in his bio.
Oh, he got rid of it?
Somebody did.
Somebody did.
Yeah, that's not in his bio anymore. That's gone.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's take a look at Mr. Alex Hutchinson's profile right now.
Lost his job at Stadia.
I don't think he lost his job per se.
But maybe you want to take out your bio if you're gonna be saying hot garbage like this on your timeline. It was like, wait a minute, you can't be representing us.
Yep, that's gone.
Wow.
Oh, another ironic thing. Oh, he also worked on Spore and The Sims 2. But another really ironic thing is that his cover photo is actually fan art of another streamer who was playing one of the games that he worked on. So it's like, why don't you pay that streamer for the fan art that you're using?
What?
That's what I think. I mean, if we got to pay people to use content, why aren't you paying the person whose content you're using? Curious.
Not curious. I hate you. My take from this was like, imagine DJs having to spend money per song to get a song license to be able to play music.
Someone actually made that argument.
That's a good argument because that would be obnoxious.
An actual artist, one of my favorite, Open Mike Eagle, who is a artist who quote unquote owns his masters, as Kanye would put it. He doesn't get royalties for people who spin his records in DJ places. And somebody was like, well, people do pay to play music in clubs. Really? Is that right? So DJs just pull up their MacBooks and say, whoop, gotta remember to pay 21 Savage a few bucks so I can play his music in the club. No, I am pretty certain they don't do that.
They don't because no, they don't.
Well, you have DJ experience.
Yeah, they don't typically. Unless it's some official official show or something. They don't have to pay royalties for playing in the clubs. That's why a lot of times they play stuff in the clubs that's not even official license yet. Sometimes they play unreleased music that hasn't actually gone anywhere yet or hasn't been signed off or anything. Or they play mixtapes who be using copyrighted music on these mixtapes. Mm-hmm. They do that in the clubs too a lot of times.
I also want to further contextualize Alex Hutchinson's incredible opinions on things. I can't find the article again because I keep switching my phone from airplane to regular. Because he when he worked on Far Cry 4, one of the things I guess they were criticized for was not having a female lead in co-op or something. And he said that the reason why that was is because they would have to code a whole different model to do female gestures.
Oh, I remember that.
Yes, female gestures and female actions. And then another developer came behind him and said, that's only like a day's worth of work. When men and females don't move that differently.
Yeah, they really don't.
But what I want to highlight, which I actually did find on GameIndustry.biz, game journalists exhibit subtle racism.
Come on, for subtle racism.
Now, why would he talk about that? He was asked why Nintendo is able to endlessly iterate the same franchises multiple times in each and every generation, which already is a dumb statement. But his reason, you want my real answer? This is a quote, by the way. I think there's a subtle racism in the business, especially on the journalist side, where Japanese developers are forgiven for doing what they do. I think it's condescending to do this. Just think about how many Japanese games are released and their stories are literally gibberish. Literally gibberish.
Wow.
There's no way you can write it with a straight face and the journalists say, oh, it's brilliant. Then Gears of War comes out and apparently it's the worst written narrative ever. I'll take Gears of War over Bayonetta anytime.
Oh.
It's patronizing to say all these Japanese stories, they don't really mean what they're doing.
What? Do you know how many Japanese guys get like terrible scores because people are xenophobic about? Oh my god, where did he get this from?
You know what's crazy? Oh, this is because I guess people were criticizing Assassin's Creed 3, which is awful. But here's what's crazy to me.
What?
He prefers Bayonetta. No, he prefers Gears of War to Bayonetta.
Ew.
That's just wrong. First of all. Second of all, literally gibberish? Are we saying that American-made games have perfectly told stories that aren't stupid?
It's not gibberish.
Look,
apparently.
Man, there are some stories that if you don't suspend your belief, sounds like absolute idiocy. May I regale you with the tale of Infamous and its story? The entire story, you are looking for a man. I think his name was Adam Sessler. No, something Sessler. Sessler. He just kept saying Sessler. Okay. Now, mind you, there are gangs here. The Reapers, the Dust, something or another. It's been years since I played this game. I'm sorry. And these factions are trying to kill you and people like you. But you're trying to get stronger so you can take down Sessler, who wants to kill you for some reason. And in the midst of this, his girlfriend is like, yo, man, you're just becoming a monster, and I don't really like it. And in the end, Sessler is like, actually, I'm you from the future, but I didn't want to kill you. I just wanted to pretend to kill you so you could become stronger to take on what's called the Beast. You haven't seen the Beast, I'm sure. I'm sure you got a lot of questions, but hey, you done killed me, and now I'm dead.
That sounds like a very riveting story. It needs a BAFTA. Give it a BAFTA.
As opposed to say, what's a Japanese game? There's a lot of Japanese games out there with some stories that are just like long. Okay.
Persona 5?
Maybe that's what. Persona 5. All right, let's take Persona 5.
Yeah.
Persona 5 is a story about a kid who was framed for assault, who got sent to live with his relative's friend, and so he then goes to attend school as a normal kid. But wait, turns out he's actually a special kid who can use stuff called a persona, and this guy Igor teaches him how to use said persona. So him and a gang of misfits go around taking down adults who are garbage. One of them was a rapist. One of them was exploiting child labor. One of them was exploiting child labor. One of them was exploiting adult labor. One of them was a politician. And throughout all this, it was all just like, hey, we're taking down the bad guys, and they're a bunch of garbage. Oh, it actually turns out the person who has been helping you this whole time is actually a bad guy, and he's actually like some kind of god or something who's like, hey, I kind of just want to see what you would do, and now it's either you're gonna live in this dream world, or you're gonna fight against it and die. So I mean, choice is yours. Do what you want, whatever, man.
Yeah.
And that's Persona 5.
That's Persona 5 in a nutshell. So, since I'm a person that plays mostly JRPGs, I've seen how many JRPGs get trashed over like the last 10 years. So that whole assumption that Japanese people get like this special treatment is wrong, first of all. Like, completely wrong. Like, there's so many RPGs and Japanese games that get like mediocre scoring because they the story's stupid or the story's bad or something's too complex or too convoluted. So that doesn't even fly with me.
Or how the gameplay is too boring because it's turn-based.
We can have a whole show about that whole turn-based thing, to be honest.
This is the person, the creative director of Stadia, probably.
Oh, God. Look at that track record.
Amazing. Immaculate. What was it? Assassin's Creed 3. One of the worst Assassin's Creed in the series. Spore. Nobody talks about it. Sims 2. Probably his best game. Savage Planet. I haven't heard a whole lot of talk about it. I don't know how many people played it. Spore. I said Spore already?
I think so.
Yeah, that game's trash. And Far Cry 4, which was the most forgettable Far Cry because it tried to do 3 again, but worse. Ask any Far Cry enthusiast to recall the events of 4, and they will barely be able to.
This guy's like, he just wants like attention, and he got it.
Oh,
everybody
he got it.
Everybody got his ass right together,
and
I'm waiting.
I'm waiting to see the apology, but so far he has not said anything since yesterday, where he was like, "Anyways, I'm gonna hop on Fall Guys," after being wrong.
Like, anyway, though.
Right? He was to me. Oh no. Anyway, except it didn't work out for him. And so now we move on to our last topic before the fun stuff. Biden and AOC
Woo!
are getting into gaming because, I mean, that's the social zeitgeist.
Yep.
So why not?
Yep.
Except AOC probably did a lot better than Biden.
Biden is out of touch, so we expect this of him.
I mean, this isn't even an out of touch effort. It's just bad. But we'll get around to, let's start with Biden because AOC, queen. We'll get to her in a moment.
That's how you do it right.
But Biden, he just made an island in Animal Crossing. Was like, hey, come visit my island. Come on, just come take a look. And it's of course a Biden island with Biden on it and like flags for Biden and Harris.
Probably signs and stuff saying vote for Biden.
It's got signs. It's an island.
Is it a fun island? Like, does it do anything? Is it intriguing? Like, is it visually stimulating? Like, what?
If you look, man, I don't know who worked on that island, but I feel like they should have gotten somebody who's been playing this game for like 700 or 800 hours to do this because it's just let me pull up a picture.
Is it weak?
It's kind of weak.
Oh man!
But I mean, are you surprised?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised. It's just
well, you're looking for it to be like amazing.
It could have been like, what's the point of doing this type of thing if you're trying to like get to voters, the type of voting demographic and voter base that are like completely disillusioned with voting in general? You're not going to be able to get voters on your side by making a crappy island. Like, that's just not. That ain't the move.
Here's the thing. I don't want to make it seem like it's complete garbage. It has its
trash.
Hold on. It has its purpose. Like, it has the voting information for you to do it online. It has voting information for you to text. It's informative, but I don't think it's fun. And I think a balance wasn't struck there.
Who was on a team that was doing this? It had to be some old person. Like, my son played Animal Crossing. We took an island.
Yeah, I don't know who made the idea. I mean, I'll give it this. It's better than my island, but that's not a high bar.
Did you stop playing it like a long time ago?
I gave it 60 hours, and I think that's fair.
That's a lot of time.
Yep. And then I just kind of got overwhelmed with it, and I was like, I'm going to play something else. Now, AOC.
Woo!
Queen.
Queen.
She decided she was going to play Among Us.
Yep.
I don't think Biden could have done that, but hey.
That would have been a hook. Woo! No. He could not be playing Among Us.
I'd play it with him.
Of course you would. Nope. He can't be doing nothing interactive.
Like
no.
He would be like, now, the imposter, come forward.
No.
He'd be like, what do these red letters mean?
Nah, I see. Biden can't be playing it. I'll play with Kamala. That'd be funny.
I mean, she might be a little too good at this. She a cop.
And she's an attorney too.
There you go. I ain't playing Among Us with no lawyer.
No lawyer.
But AOC, I think she broke records.
Yeah, she had 430 K concurrent viewers on her stream.
That's impressive, man.
She had the third largest stream on the platform behind Ninja and somebody else. I think who's that guy? Some other streamer that I'm not too familiar with. I think he's like a League of Legends streamer or something. I don't know. I don't keep up with like streamers. There's too many of them.
It really is.
There's way too many of them. Like I know Ninja and a few other ones, but if you ain't playing fighting games, I probably don't know your stream more likely.
I think that's really impressive that she has such a following to people even people who hate watch it, because I know there was plenty of those in there.
Oh, plenty of people hate watch, but she does live videos on Instagram pretty frequently too. So she's really connected to the Gen Zers.
Yeah, I mean, she ain't that much older than them.
Nah, she really ain't. She's like 20. She's like in her 20, like her mid-20s.
Yeah, she's like one of the youngest people in a political office.
Yeah, she's rather young.
Political office.
Yeah, 'cause she's a congresswoman.
And they really try to bash her for that. Like, they really try to clown her because she's young and in touch with the youth.
I mean, that's important because the youth, she's born in 89, so she's 31. She's younger than me, actually.
Wow. Me and her are the same age.
Yeah, her birthday was actually just the 13th of October.
Happy belated.
So, yeah, the stream went really well. She had Ilhan Omar, too, was on her stream, and a couple other prominent streamers that I don't remember. What's the other girls? They had Pokemon or
I
think that's her name.
Yeah, that's her. Pokemon.
Yeah, she was on there too. A couple other people.
She's a figure.
Yeah. But yeah, it was quite a feat. It was her first stream too, so she did well. And she was able to connect with the voting demographic that she knows needs to be the ones that are either undecided or have never voted before their entire life yet. So
Trump's camp could never
in their whole life.
Because honestly, I feel like the demographic of people who are like 18 to maybe 25 are the demographic that you're going to have to really talk to about voting.
Yep.
Because they're talking all this crazy stuff like, don't vote. It doesn't matter. My vote doesn't matter. Don't vote. This is all a sham. No. When we have a less destructive president, then we can talk that talk.
Yeah.
We have 4 years to deal with Biden, hopefully, to talk that talk. Okay? But not now. Not in the end game.
Not in the end game.
Let's hold off here and let's focus. Because I don't know if the country can survive another 4 years of Trump. I'm not sure it can.
I mean, unless you're white, you'll be good.
Yeah, that's true.
You'll be good. It's like, what's 4 years? If you got money, if you white and you got money, you're good. Who cares?
I mean, if you got money, period. Well, you don't have to be white to have money, I guess, because some black people with money are talking crazy about supporting him too.
Yeah. So, but yes, AOC is doing well with this whole using video games to like get to voters and stuff.
It's amazing how politics has evolved over time.
Would you expect this type of thing to happen like 10 years ago?
Oh goodness, no.
Could you imagine like Obama playing? I don't know anything.
Yeah. Obama over here inviting people to a 2K tournament.
Yikes. You had to be the blackest thing you had to give him. Of course you had to give him 2K.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. Maybe I should have said World of Warcraft.
Or League of Legends. Hello. Or StarCraft. Dang. Give him some.
I don't want people playing League of Legends to talk to Obama. I don't want that.
We're going to give him play Street Fighter?
Now we're talking.
Oh, okay. I swear to God, if I started politics playing Street Fighter 5,
they can get washed. Let's go.
They can get washed. You know what I thought about this whole thing? I remember years ago I went to ASIN. there was this guy dressed up like the main character from Tales of Zestiria, and he was a politician. I went over to him because I saw like, oh, that's the guy from that game, but then I found he was a Republican. Oh, he's a Republican. No, I walked away.
See, I mean, both sides can use this power.
Yeah,
but so few do
because they're dumb. Like, conventions are really good places to start like campaigning.
Y'all know how many people go there?
Lots.
I mean, y'all
thousands.
still over here thinking that if y'all go to the gay pride parade that y'all gonna be on something. Y'all still think that.
Yeah.
Because you think going to a giant party where people are gonna get drunk will remember you.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Yeah, let's not do that. Let's go to a place. Or go to an arena or something like that. Go somewhere where it's effective.
Yep. People actually will sit and listen. People were actually sitting there talking to him too. I remember I talked to him for like 2 seconds like, oh, he's a Republican. No, I can't be a part of this. But it's cool he had the costume though. I mean,
there's so much untapped potential among the youth, man.
Yeah, it definitely is. There's so many kids out there who are turning 18 soon, who want to vote, who want to be a part of the process, but don't know how to start or what to do. And I'm just glad that AOC's like tapping into that. Good job on her. Biden, get rid of the island. Delete it.
Yikes. Not get rid of it and delete it.
Please.
All right.
I think on that note, we could take a quick break, like a little music break, something old school. We need a music break like since we did it on the Slam Internet Radio.
Man, because we ain't had a DJ.
Yeah, we haven't, but I'm going to insert songs in there that I like. So, yeah.
Okay.
So, we'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
And we are back.
Yes.
Hope you got your snacks. Hope you are ready for what's coming next.
Hope you enjoyed that cool song I played. Just throwing it out there.
Let's get into this. Michael, please preface
what we're about to do next.
Yes. For you know what, I'll do a bit of intro and then you just go from there.
Go from there. Cool.
So for longtime viewers, we did this thing called a sodium check, where something would happen and we would have a nice little laugh at all the salty comments, all the rage, all the anger, all the outrage.
Man, it was so good.
It was amazing. So Michael comes to me and he says, let's do that again. And wow, what a topic he picked for the first time we're doing this again.
it was kismet. It was like, it was meant to be.
So now, Michael, go ahead and you have the floor.
So this week, Sony decided to release their Black Lives Matter theme, and me being the savant I am when it comes to writing, I decided to make a really, really controversial headline for the actual article they put on Rushdown Radio, which caught the eyes of many people. But all over the internet was in a tizzy about this whole thing.
Well, this isn't just him, even though he was canceled.
I was so canceled that whole day. Like, I was canceled for a whole day.
Michael was canceled, but it's okay because we other things happened.
Yes.
Or he may be uncanceled. The council has yet to decide.
I don't know yet. We'll find out soon.
As soon as we're done with Alex Hutchinson, assuming we remember that Michael is canceled, we'll see if he's still canceled.
So yeah, Sony came up with this thing. They just said, hey guys, we came up with this theme. All they said. It was just one tweet, very quick, very succinct, had a picture of the actual theme. That was it. Boy, oh boy, did this spark so much, like, lip service all over the internet.
Now, what we're going to do, we're going to just skim through some of first we're going to skim through the Facebook comments on Michael's post about said BLM.
Yes, this is in a couple of groups I'm in.
Yeah, this isn't just like one group. This is across the groups that he posted it in.
Yes, it was fun. I had fun.
Let's see.
Just pick out your favorites.
We don't read names because that's unfair.
Yeah.
This one here. This would be great if the BLM movement actually supported Black lives and not communism. Sigh. The sigh is the cherry on this. That just, it's so good.
It's really good.
The sigh.
Because he's just tired. He's just.
Politics in my video games.
Oh, those people. It's a lot of those, actually.
It's so many of those that it's like, have y'all played video games before? Are y'all sure you know what you're playing?
They don't play a game that has politics in it. What are you talking about?
None. Just zero, huh?
None. They play racing games. That's it.
I guess. I guess there's no politics on whether or not you get the Lambo or the Ferrari.
Or they play Pong and stuff like that, like Tetris. Ooh. There's no politics in Tetris.
Let's see. Let's find another. Oh, here we go. Ugh, more Marxist propaganda. Does anybody research who founded the GIS movement? Anyone? BLM is not about Black lives.
I love the way you're retelling these. This is so good.
Marxism.
That's like a frequent one I've seen actually with this.
Oh man, this person was nice enough to try not to even curse. For fuck's sake, video games consoles were meant for a way to relieve stress and step away from the real life messes. I won't download that because I don't feel like it.
Oh.
Now, if they somehow decided to offer a free game, a gift card, or a free month of Snow or Plus, then maybe I might think about download it, get the free gift, and delete it.
I hate you so much because you sat there and pronounced it as one word when PS now
look,
and PS Plus. You said Plus.
I read it as it was written.
It's PS Now and PS Plus. He said Plus and now. You are terrible. You are.
So it is written, man.
You can't be using V. That's so it's written.
Look, it was written. All right, here we got some more. Thank you for helping me figure out which console to buy. I've been trying to decide which console to buy. BC, I can only afford one. And as far as I know, Xbox hasn't shown any support for BLM. Ha. So, it looks like I'm going to be the proud owner of a new Xbox when I save enough money. Good job, poor. You didn't even do your research.
No, not even a little bit.
What's crazy to me, this has 2,600 likes.
Yuck.
2,600 people said that was the move.
That was the yuck. Yuck. Ew.
If you're going to have Black Lives Matter theme, you might as well put out a KKK theme. Bad at PlayStation.
Oh, God.
Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't even see that you put on some Instagram stuff. Michael, how much did you post this?
I just did what I usually do, okay?
Let's see. What we got here? I read your clip about Sony being too political on their PS4 platform. Why do you insist on being a victim? If you don't see it, it's really only hurting POC. That's the worst thing you could do is play the victim. It will never change until you and the rest of the black population say enough is enough and you stop letting it happen. But it won't stop as long as you believe you are a victim and play the victim.
Shout out to him saying the word victim like a billion times.
Yo, if he had $1 for every time he said victim, he could buy Fire Emblem.
I hate you. Fire Emblem should not be the measure if you got money or not.
Well, that's where Nintendo fans are.
Wow.
Oh man. The existence of Black Lives is now politically charged and divisive? Mega yikes on that headline, and definitely won't give them a click with that obvious and racist article title. See? You got caught.
Red-handed too.
Man.
They caught me.
He did not get schmixed.
Man. He did not get mixed. I got a lot of that blowback actually. People were saying
I
took all of it. I'm like, oh well. Man.
I'm sorry you see your skin as a political statement. You need to quit this Uncle Tom buffoonery.
Buffoonery, yes.
Buffoonery.
Got me right together. I was here for it.
Oh man, it's so much here, and this is just what happened to Michael. Let's move on to the greater scheme of things.
Yes,
here.
Was that the stuff that happened on?
This is strictly on the Twitter.
Yes, the Twitter post they made.
Yes, the Twitter post they made. This is strictly from there. Okay.
Fun times.
Can I escape from reality anymore? First sports, now video games? Come on, there's a place for everything. I know what's going on in the world, and when I need to escape, I go to sports and video games.
Oh my God.
But now I can't,
Oh my
and
God.
now I'm upset.
Like Drake?
50,000 on his head is disrespect.
He sounds really that person did not sound happy about this Black Lives Matter thing.
Didn't you hear him? He's upset. Here we go. I'll destroy all 4 of my PS4s in my house before I put that theme on any of them. Not because I don't believe Black Lives Matter, but because I refuse to support a group that doesn't understand what a peaceful protest is. First of all,
that was a fun one. I've seen a lot of people say that stuff.
First of all, 4 PS4s, my guy.
Why do you need that many in your house?
What are you doing? 4?
Not being broke, obviously.
Hey, man.
He don't speak broken.
He don't speak that Brokenese, man. Second, no one said you had to put the theme on here.
It's optional.
It's very
and it's
optional.
free.
Third of all, come on. You're better than this.
Are they?
You can Google and see that BLM has had plenty of peaceful protests. But hey, whatever hits narrative, right?
I mean, he's probably watching Fox News, so clearly, from that statement alone, I can tell you probably watches Fox News probably the most.
Let's see. Yep, you just lost me. All PS4s are just boxes of junk to me. I don't support terrorist groups or those who do. So just like Coke and Pepsi and a whole host of others, PlayStation will lose a loyal customer because they've had for years over political BS.
What?
Yep. Do you know there's still people today who will not buy Gillette products because of that Me Too commercial they put out that pretty much said, hey man, let's be accountable for violence.
Oh, that? I remember that commercial.
Yeah, there's still people who are talking about it that's like, I don't buy Gillette, which, I mean, they're probably lying. They kind of want to look cool, which is fine. But I mean, I don't think you look cool either way. Now this one caught me off guard. I thought this was just another Xbox one, but you'll see.
Oh,
switching to Xbox. Don't need woke bullshit with my gaming. Don't need any politics. Not even stuff I agree with. There's a time and place, and it's not when I fire up my console. It's not when I have sexy time. It's not when I'm playing with my infant son.
Did he really say sexy time?
Yes.
No, he didn't.
The screen cap is on your phone just like it's on mine, sir.
You gotta be kidding me.
I didn't just add that for the effect. This is all read verbatim.
He really put sexy time.
Yes. Sexy time.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Sexy time.
He really put sexy time on there. Did he just sit there like, you know what, this is gonna really hit him really hard?
So it forces you to bow and scrape before it, pledge allegiance to it, apologize to it, and then catches fire and burns down your house? As talking to the theme here. Not sure where he got all that from, but
yeah, that's a lot of like projection, but most of this stuff is projection, to be honest.
Now this guy, I don't know if he believes what he's saying. Nope. This is a gaming platform or a political indoctrination one?
Wow.
Sorry. Don't want my game with politics. Got enough of all the I'm just going to say SJW-ish because I knew where he's going with that, but we're not doing that. Going on with this industry already. Yeah, we went there, man.
Boy, it's almost as if this thing is divisive and political. Who would have thought that something like that would be divisive and political?
All right. I'm going to warn you, Michael, because you weren't warned the last time, but I am doing the ooh voice again.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
It's like saying that your only customers are from the U.S. I swear, people from the States act like they're only people who exist on the planet. Aren't there other people she's just as important? What about people in Hong Kong? But
rude.
It's so hard.
Yes. Yes, I'm imagining that voice being hard to do and keeping it up.
People in the Middle East, where's their theme?
Where's their theme? Oh, God.
I can't do that again.
That song, that was tough. I feel for you.
Oh, but we did it. We did it.
You got through that reading.
All right. So I could do the angry one just fine.
Well, of course.
Next up, your local Antifa KK theme is coming. I sure don't see any MAGA theme or support the blue theme. Sony, I have been as long fan, but you're really starting to piss me off. I am honestly considering Xbox an option now. See, he doesn't even have the conviction to say, I'm going to consider Xbox. That's weak.
He up there said, I might get one now.
Right, I will consider it.
Like, if you're going to leave, leave.
Here we go. Take politics out of video games. This is an asinine thing to do. The gaming community is too toxic already. Don't stir the pot by bringing in social justice into the mix. Damn, PlayStation, that's just straight up cringe. We get you need to pander for sales because Xbox has Halo, but wow, this is low.
That might be my favorite comment.
I don't know. Let's hear this last one. Perfect timing. I was just about to buy a new PC. I have 2 PS4s and a PS3 and a PS2 going in the next bonfire this weekend.
He don't speak Brokenese either.
Man.
He got 2 PS4s.
And a PS3 and a PS2.
Okay.
I bet he already has Fire Emblem.
Doing Fire Emblem getting on my nerves. He already has Fire Emblem.
Oh no, that one might be my favorite.
Oh God. At least these dudes ain't broke.
Hey man,
They don't speak broke.
You can't say that gamers are poor.
Right? They got like multiple consoles and stuff. Man, 4 PS4s though?
Man, like there's so many.
Like,
why do you have this many? Are you playing on, are y'all collectors?
Maybe.
They might have to be They might be.
I would hope so. I don't know if they'll have like 4 active PS4s in the house. Just sitting there. Like, that just seems excessive. Oh God. This sodium check was hilarious. This is only a sliver of what happened.
Right, this is because most of the comments broke down to I'm gonna buy an Xbox, which, you know, that's stupid. Or where's the MAGA thing, Blue Lives Matter thing? That was that group. There was the group that's like, keep politics out of my video games. Those that just got really redundant.
Super redundant.
So I just kind of skimmed through and got the good ones out. So that was difficult. that was just wow.
People are really salty about this Black Lives Matter thing on a PS4 that they don't have to download.
That is free. That is optional. They're acting like Sony is going to go into the mainframe and just download BLM and make you listen to like African music.
No, I want you to hear like the Black National Anthem.
Man,
Let their voice and sing gonna start playing in the background.
It's like they're gonna have Sony execs come in and make you read Bibles of like Black history.
Yep. Oh wow.
Man, just imagine dudes in suits strapping you down and making you read Bullwhip Days.
That's a picture.
That's what they think is going to happen to them or something, I guess, because they're just like, I don't want this in my console. Then don't download it.
Don't download it.
Download your creepy waifu pictures or whatever.
There's plenty of those.
Fine. It's fine, man. We don't judge here, mostly. Even though we kind of just had a whole section of judging people.
Yeah, I mean, these people need to be judged, though, because they're being obnoxious. They're being just downright silly about something that's not necessary. Like, it's not mandatory. It's not like they just download it onto like the PSN store
and say, honestly, hey, let's make something clear. While of course we are in support of BLM because we know better about what they do, this is less about where you politically lean as far as your ideals and more about the fact that these people are mad about something that is optional, that is free, and in no way impacts their gaming experience
at all.
They're mad because this simply exists.
Yep. And that's the issue.
Now, what's amazing is that they'll say, all right, no more politics in my video games. Now, excuse me, I'm going to go play The Division.
Right?
Bro, what? I'm going to go play Call of Duty now.
Which is nothing but politics.
That's political shooter the game. I don't care what you say. I mean, look, just play the campaign. It's all about people at war.
Yep.
Modern Warfare just came out. Who are the enemies? If you said the Russians, look at you get a cookie. I don't know if you all have heard of the latest Call of Duty, Cold War.
Oh, yeah.
Might be a little bit difficult to avoid politics in that one, but I'm sure.
That game's all, that whole Cold War was nothing but verbal politics.
Not if you ask gamers. But you ask the gamers.
It was obnoxious. I mean, when I was posting it in like different groups, it was used as a way to like sift through the racist people, which I thought was a good idea because it helped. Because those admins were like blocking people and deleting people left and right. mean, I wonder if everybody got upset like this with the LGBT one they had released for Pride.
I don't know, man. I kind of wanna check.
I don't think it was as bad though.
Oh, I'm sure it wasn't as bad.
I don't think it was as bad. I think the Women's Day one was bad, probably. Did they have one for Women's Day this year?
I hope not.
He said, I hope not.
You want to see some misogyny?
Man, like complete deep fried misogyny.
You want to see like the worst, the absolute worst you could see in humanity?
Man, give women props. Praise women.
Wait till you hear simp. You're a simp.
God, can we talk about that for a second? The word simp being used like really out of context most of the time.
You mean every time?
Like simp was something that black people used to say back in the day. I don't know how it became like internet culture now, which I hate that. I hate that black like vernacular becomes internet culture at some point. Especially the word simp. Like that word, I heard only in really specific black circles.
Look, man. Simp is... I don't even... The word simp now is just, do you like women?
Yeah.
Then you're a simp.
Basically.
Congratulations.
Do you respect women? Simp. Like, I don't know. It's just weird how that happens. It's internet lingo. It's internet slang now. Like, no. It really wasn't.
Y'all are just ass.
Yeah. This title check was funny. It was a good way to reintroduce this whole concept back to the show and stuff through the salt and anger of racist people. You know, everybody likes to think that gamers aren't racist or bigots, but they are.
Gamers.
That's your problem. You're a gamer. I love that reaction video so much.
Even more than destroying the glass ceiling.
Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. That's a tough one. Oh, those both were so good though. Why you do that? Why you have to give me between two things I love dearly? Dang, glass ceiling or here's your problem. You're a gamer.
Now I know that this may seem strange to you all. And it wouldn't be as funny to just simply contextualize it. So just look up Linus Tech Tips Gamer. Linus Tech Tips Gamer. And then look up Batman Beyond Gamer.
Yes.
So there you go.
You can look both from, but those clips are so useful for a lot of stuff. Here's your problem. You're a gamer.
You're welcome, by the way.
So good.
You are welcome to have those reaction images that you don't already have, I'm sure.
Did you have fun with this Sodium Check revival?
I did not have fun having to search for these things because that was a cesspool, but I had fun doing this portion. It was worth it.
Oh, God.
But now we move on to our sound off.
Dun, 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 dun. Do you want to go first or want me to go first?
You go first.
All right, so my sound off is going to be piggybacking off of the whole Black Lives Matter thing, specifically my article I wrote, specifically the headline, because the headline was made specifically to highlight the response people were going to have to this thing happening, which it happened exactly as I prescribed it to be. Politically charged and divisive. What do we see? People said, this is political. It's political. Black Lives Matter political. A lot of people said, well, it's not political. It's, of course, in theory and in like common sense, we know Black Lives Matter is not political. It's human rights. Unfortunately, everybody doesn't have common sense. Therefore, we have to treat it as such. So that's why I put it that way. I got a lot of feedback, a lot of blowback. People were really like, oh, this is a hate group. This is a hate site. This is some right-way garbage site, or don't click on it's a clickbait. I mean, it kind of was clickbait. I can't say it wasn't.
I mean, and it clearly didn't work for the people saying, don't click it, because it got clicked.
It did get clicked a lot. It's probably one of the most like viewed articles I don't have on the site. Like, it was like 1,600 the day it actually got dropped. So, I mean, it got clicked. People got it. Some people didn't get it. Some people got upset. Like, you shouldn't word it that way. Like, I word it that way for a reason, because it's reflecting what's actually happening right now. Just because you don't see it happen doesn't mean it's not existing. That's one thing I want people to understand. Like, this is actually happening. People are really being divisive about this Black Lives Matter, because Black Lives Matter, unfortunately, is divisive. Like, it's just one of those things. People think it's a hate group. It's Marxist garbage propaganda. It's socialism. The socialism thing gets on my nerves, though. It's like, you think human rights is socialism? Like, we want black people to not be murdered in the streets by, like, police officers? That's socialism? Like, that's crazy. The whole concept of saying that socialism is just weird. But yeah, the article was an experience, and I was like, you know, Michael, what if I was like a conservative blog, like Candace Owens or something? How would my life be different? Well, one, you make a whole bunch of money, because being a conservative black person with a voice and, like, you know, a platform gets you plenty of money, it seems like.
Man, what if Candace Owens goes home and cries because she keeps saying the stuff she doesn't believe, but then she's like, but I got money though.
Right? She like, the bag is secure though.
Like, she over here dabbing her tears with like $100 bills.
I'm sure that's what happens. It's like, but yeah, I just thought, like, it's just crazy how a little bit of wording could change everything for an article, especially like a headline. And it also just showed me, once again, people only read headlines and don't read articles, actually, which has been proven by, like, actual science. I got called a coon this week in Uncle Tom. Like, that was an experience by black people. That was fun.
I don't think I've ever had that happen to me.
Yeah, I was just like the worst person this week. Just this coon, this Uncle Tom, this and that. I was like, wow. I mean, I didn't care, because, like, to me, I have this very Chicago way of thinking. I'm like, well, unless you're gonna beat my ass, then I don't care. And that's where I be living.
That's the most Chicago way to put that.
Like, if you ain't gonna beat my ass, I'm not gonna really think about what you're talking about. Like we ain't finna fight. Then this is just a lot of, like, lip service.
And you know, ain't none of them gonna pull up.
None of them. So I'm just like, at this point, I don't really care. The article stays, and it has stayed. So yeah, I did my job. So this is a fun week for me.
That's good.
Despite the fact
you had fun.
I had so much fun. I had a blast. Like, I think if I was younger, I would have probably caved, like, oh my god, they're being mean. But being 33, like, I just don't care. Like, you ain't finna fight me, so where we at now? So yeah, that's my sound off. People need to start reading articles, not just headlines. Probably be more useful for you, but people won't ever do that, because it's easier to read a headline and get a whole, like, thesis statement off of that versus actually read what the contents are. So yeah, what's your sound off this week? Not ahem.
I think I've sat down with Nintendo fans once before, but we need to do it again.
Uh-oh.
We need to have a sit down. We need to have a chat.
A chit chat?
And realize something, right? We need to sit down and understand Nintendo is not perfect. It never has been. It never will be. Nintendo is probably, consumer-wise, one of the worst companies that we ever loved. It's right up there with probably Apple.
Ooh.
Now, why do I say this? Well, if you make a fan game of something like Sonic the Hedgehog, Sega doesn't come after you.
Nope.
Sega doesn't care.
Nope.
Sega probably, they didn't, like, make the festival for, like, Sonic fan games, but they sure don't care if you do it.
There's plenty of it on the internet. They don't take it down. They don't do no what is it?
DMCA?
Yeah, they don't do none of that stuff.
Now, Nintendo? You so much as breathe the words fan the game, and you're done.
You're done?
Pokemon Uranium, which is probably one of the best fan games ever made.
Yeah, I saw
that. Done. AM2R, the Metroid 2 remake.
Oh yeah,
I think it's called AM2R. Done. Canceled. Shut down.
Not canceled.
There was a Zelda fan game that was coming out, Legend of Zelda fan game, that Kotaku blew the whistle on, only to then say, "Oh, we don't know how this happened. How did they get shut down?"
Because you put it on your freaking website.
But yes, it also got shut down.
I'm sure it did.
And this is to say nothing. I'm not even going to mention like the ROM sites and everything because what they're doing is technically not legal.
Yeah.
But I mean, come on. If y'all not going to put the games out there, somebody's got to.
Yeah.
And I mean, we clearly see that Nintendo is horrible at archival.
Man.
They sit on probably one of the largest treasure troves of games that people could be playing today.
And would buy for $6.
But whenever we talk about the games coming out or things like that, Nintendo is tight-lipped. And when they do things like this, the Nintendo Defense Force is already prepared.
Not Defense Force.
It's their IP. They can do what they want. It's all about legality. Nobody plays these old games anyway. Nobody would play this stuff now. We only want new games. Oh, what was that, right?
That's a lie.
That's not true at all. Because if it was true, they wouldn't have ever thought about putting in the NES or SNES emulators.
Yep.
They know that they're sitting on gold. They're very aware of it. But for some reason or another, they're just like, here, damn. That's basically their business model.
He's like a black mama who fucking got home about work. It's like, here, damn.
That's basically how they treat the people who want their old stuff. They're just like, can we please get like, I don't know, some Kid Icarus here, some Kirby there, and they just, here, damn, get in my face.
Not here, damn. That's just too good.
And now we've gone through this for years, right? We've gone through this whole thing, like the Nintendo Creators Program, right? We knew that was a mistake.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
But that Defense Force was like, actually, Nintendo owns this IP. They deserve to make some money off of it without thinking in the slightest on the things that streaming does for them. Promotion. The streamer has already paid for the game. And that promotion will easily get you more people to buy the game. You know how many times I've been questioning a game I may want to buy and I look for a stream of it? And I'm not this is not a one case thing. It happens quite a lot. So now we're in present day where Nintendo has for some reason started doing this limited release thing.
Yeah,
which is dumb.
Very trash.
And now the Defense Force is like, just buy it now and you won't have to worry about it. It's only $6, bro. Come on, man. Just buy it.
There you go with that $6 again.
Just buy it, bro. Consume product. That's basically the Defense Force. Just consume product. It's fine. Hey, just buy it.
Just buy it.
And for a while, I wondered, am I part of this Defense Force? But then I think, no, not really, because I can criticize these things. Like, did I buy Pokemon Sword and Shield on the first day, even though people were like, this game is garbage and it was an asset flip? Yes. Can I criticize it? Yes. Because that game is not perfect. Or how about Mario 3D All-Stars, the most controversial thing Nintendo's probably put out in years?
Yeah.
Did I buy that? Yes. Can I criticize it? Yes.
I mean, you want a quality of life changes. They wasn't about that.
See, the thing is, I someone like me, like strictly speaking me, I could have cared less how much they changed of it, right? Because I've never played these games. I have I have nothing to work with. I have nothing to work with as far as how much different these games are. Now, people who have played it, they have those measures. I just wanted to play the games because I never have. People are always hyping up Sunshine, hyping up Galaxy, and I wanted to see what the hype was about. And so far, I've enjoyed my time with them. Is this a lazy collection? Hell yeah, it's a lazy collection. This is trash as far as a collection. But do I enjoy the games? Yes. That's just me. You can crucify me for that. That's fine.
They put 3 games on a cartridge for you to play. What more did you want them to do?
If all they did was make the UI look better, I'd have been fine with it. But that UI is trash. That looks like they could have gotten that off Origin.
You want too much. That's what your problem is.
Wow. Not listening to you. I mean, come back to me when you can buy Fire Emblem.
I am broke. Hey, I speak Brokenese
right.
fluently.
Buy Fire Emblem, then we'll talk.
Yikes.
But yeah, this is dumb. And Nintendo has been doing dumb things for a very long time.
They do it because they know they can get away with it.
Exactly. Because the Nintendo Defense Force will always be there to coddle Nintendo like they need it. They are a corporation, a multi-million, probably billion-dollar corporation. And y'all are over here coddling to, it's okay, Nintendo. Those mean nasties on the internet can't hurt you as long as we're here. I mean, yeah, you still won't tell us about Bayonetta 3 or Metroid Prime 4. Sure, you won't give us themes, even though things were promised on the Switch. You won't do a lot of stuff, but that's okay. You're Nintendo.
Exactly.
You made Mario.
That's all they need to say. We made Mario.
Right, like, you're right. We made Mario. Well, what else did you do? Where's F-Zero?
What's that?
Mario. Can we expect a good Star Fox game? You can expect a good Mario game.
I hate it because it's so true. Like, they will definitely be saying Mario.
So what happened with the Wii U? Why did it flop? It didn't flop. Mario was on it.
I hate you so much.
So when are you gonna put Paper Mario back to turn-based like it was in Thousand Year Door and stop doing this gimmicky stuff? Who cares what we put in it? It's Mario.
Exactly.
I could put Tic-Tac-Toe in here, but you'll play it because it's Mario.
Wow. Don't say that because they'll do it.
They will.
A Mario Tic-Tac-Toe game?
They will definitely do that.
Don't give them ideas.
If we make the battle whole thing like just a chessboard, and you have to play literal chess to get through the battle, and we give you 3 coins for it, you'll say thank you because it's Mario.
Yep. You're not wrong.
I wish an RPG would make me play literal chess.
Only move this thing vertically, only this one to the side. One space.
Imagine having to learn the rules of chess just to get through a JRPG battle.
Yikes. I would hate it.
But it's okay because it's Mario.
It's Mario.
Let's disband the Nintendo Defense Force, please.
Never. We need them for, like, you know, when they come up with stuff we don't like the Metroid game that everybody hated.
Oh, Other M?
No, not that one. The other one that everybody hated. Was it Federation Force or something?
Oh, that!
We need them for that.
They weren't there, though.
They were there.
They were quiet.
Oh, I'm thinking about the other purple, the anti-defense force.
Ah, yes, the hate force.
The hate force, yes.
Nintendo will they either have a hate force or a defense force. Now, what was that hate force with? Oh, when they started making you pay for online, that hate force was strong.
Very strong.
And the defense force was like, well, I mean, you gotta do it on Sony. Now shut up, it was free to start. You wimp. You trash. So yeah. So
we have balance in the universe. Got the defense force. The hate force won't come out as often as the defense force.
You're right,
does.
but man, when they come out,
they come strong.
They swarm.
They come strong.
They are like pissed off hornets. They are not gonna stop.
They came out a couple times this year. With those on the Nintendo Directs, didn't have nothing about Mario.
Ooh.
They was strong.
Remember the one that announced Shin Megami Tensei 5?
Yes.
All those videos of worst direct ever. Like, dude,
they told you it's gonna be a third-party direct.
Every time they dropped a worst direct ever? Worst direct ever? Was this direct good?
Like, yeah.
Can y'all chill?
They can't chill. They need their first-party titles every title direct.
You're right. In order for the Defense Force to continue to thrive, Mario games must be made because the best defense is we made Mario.
Exactly.
If they don't make Mario, there is no defense.
You see, you get it. You've gotten the logic. You understand.
I understand.
You got the algorithm.
I got it now. And now I am probably worse for it. And with that, I think I'll let my sound off.
All right. Think anything to announce? Anything you're looking forward to, or anything silly or something that?
like I said earlier, much earlier, I'm sure. Pretty review coming out soon. Maybe in the next week or so, because like I said, this took a lot more time than I expected to explain a lot of things I'm going to be talking about, and I hope it comes across that it's informative, as it is informative. Can't think of a second word. Other than that, I mean, there's no games I'm looking forward to because we got the next gen coming, and I've already learned that where I'm working will be getting those consoles, so I may get the Xbox One S day one.
Hey, we need to talk offline about that then.
Yeah, we will. We may get it day one, or I may get it day one. So I'll see about that. And yeah, that's that for me.
I don't have any announcements beside my Trail of Cold Steel 4 review. I think that's it. I think I might do a couple more RPG Academy videos between now and the end of the year.
Oh, I have one more thing to talk about.
What?
You think I forgot? Michael has challenged me to review Shack View of Realm Reborn. Because that game is $5 right now, and I have no excuse. Which is right. I don't.
This is a long-running issue for
I'm
the
sure
show.
for people who have been part of the show, you all know about me and Shaq Fu.
Us?
Yes, us and Shaq Fu. While I understand that Shaq Fu may not be the best fighting game of all time, I will argue that it's top 10. Am I wrong? Incredibly. But am I going to say that I'm wrong? Never. So then, of course, I have to review the sequel.
Yes.
And Michael has challenged me to do so.
Because you were supposed to review that years ago when they announced it. The first Kickstarter that came out.
So
I ain't forget. I don't forget nothing.
Since it's $5.
$5, my guy.
There will be a review coming for that as well.
We need to know if this game's worth playing.
Okay.
The people need to know.
That's it. That's enough out of me.
I think that's it for this episode of Rushdown Radio, the Rush Hour, or whatever you want to call it. I think I use Rush Hour most of the time. Rush Hour sounds cool.
I mean, it's pretty catchy.
Yeah.
Lets people know what this is, even though this is probably longer than an hour.
Yeah, this is a super combo episode, so yeah, this has got a chock full of everything. Because we ain't been back in for a while, because we're going to go on break. Oh yeah, we are going to go on break very soon for our winter break, what we always do every year, because we get tired and we need a break.
Besides, I mean, the gaming sphere is going to burn out for a while anyway, so.
Yeah, we're going to have like a few more episodes. We're probably going to have like our end of the year episode wrap up, and we're going to see you guys probably after January or sometime. So, But yeah, we're got a couple of episodes left this year, like 3 maybe the most.
We'll see.
And probably some other little stuff coming around the bend. Like, I'm thinking about the whole unpopular opinion stuff. We're still trying to work out how we're going to do those. They're going to be fun now. A whole lot of stuff that people are probably like, wow, Michael, you hate everything. And I don't. I just hate most stuff people like.
See, that's the thing. People always say, you hate everything. No, I just hate what you like because it's bad.
Exactly.
Stop liking bad things.
Stop liking bad things. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning into this very, very extended episode of the Rush Hour. Go to our website at www.rushhour.net for more clickbaity episodes, clickbait articles from yours truly. Check out my mix-up playlist on Spotify. It has a lot of good songs. I'm up to like 6 hours worth of music. So you're like, oh man, I need new music. I got you covered because I'm a music person. So.
See, you're gonna make me start doing something like this.
I want you to do one for like rap because I don't really put a lot of rap into mine.
Word?
Yeah.
Bet.
So
you.
You gonna start a rap playlist?
I'm gonna start rap and lo-fi hip hop playlist.
Good. All right. Good. Because that'll cover.
I'll try to keep the explicit stuff out.
What do you mean explicit stuff? Keep the explicit stuff in.
Oh, you give me free reign. Here.
Yeah, I don't. But some stuff I got cursing in it. Just think of like a really cool name, and then we'll just pop it in. And I can put it on the website too, because I think my mix-up is right on the website too. So if you ever want to see what's the newest songs out there I think are cool, they're right there. And then now we're gonna have one for Anthony's gonna have like all the hip hop stuff that I don't catch. So yeah, we'll have you all covered. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next episode.